Good afternoon. Today I'm going to take a look at Old Con Brewing and wait, what are they even called? No, I've forgotten their name. You guys, Old Con Beer and Company, not Brewing Company. So I really had to read that twice to get it. This is called Original. This is a pale ale that is primarily focused on being an English pale ale, but it's surprisingly hoppy in an American way right at the end. And so I don't really want to call it an English pale ale because I think that'll give people the wrong idea. On their website, they call it a standard pub ale. So, there's that. So this brings in at 5.5% alcohol by volume, and this was a pour out of the Hopsy Home Tap sub machine with the 2-liter twerps, which I'm pretty excited about. So I just got a delivery this week. So let's take a look at this beer. Aroma-wise, it does have some earthiness to it, which is interesting. I gotta stop moving so my lights don't get weird. Okay. Aroma-wise, it does have this interesting kind of earthiness to it. Kind of a deep, malty aroma, almost peaty even. And so all of those qualities are very distinctly English pale ale, like an English ale. And I believe that the description on the website says it's an all English malt bill. My goodness, you guys, I cannot talk today. Features an all English malt bill, oatmeal for body, and mouthfeel, and additional rye for earthy spice. Oh, that kind of explains this kind of the spicy bitterness in the finish. Dry ale finishing with a light hop bitterness on the palate. Anyway, color-wise, it's this beautiful, almost red, almost an amber color, which is pretty delightful. It does pour a little heady, but I got distracted by work and sent some emails and then forgot that I was going to drink this beer and then remembered I was going to drink this beer, so now it doesn't have a head on it. Let's have a sip. Definitely has a spiciness to it, and a nice kind of bitter finish. There's a lot of maltiness in here. I almost get like there's a lot of toastiness going on. I really do like the body in this. I didn't realize when I had it at first that they had added oatmeal to give it extra body. But it just came off as a really big beer. I had read it originally when it said pale ale. I was expecting an American pale ale, and I didn't do any reading up on it, and so it was very confusing. I was like, well, it should be hoppy like an IPA, but lighter in body. But it had this big, bold body and a pretty hoppy finish. But it was also very earthy and malty, and so now it all makes sense having read the website. Definitely an interesting beer with a whole bunch of characteristics going on in there. I think I can see why they call this original, and that when you go there, you ask for an OG because this is a really drinkable beer. And like I said, it has a lot of characteristics, a lot of really great characteristics going for it that make it very drinkable. Big, bold maltiness, like I said, kind of like a big, bold mouthfeel to it. It has this kind of spiciness, this kind of metallic taste, this kind of earthiness going on. It all cleans up with this nice, crisp, bitter finish. It has it has good carbonation. It's not overly carbonated or very flat. I feel like it's good carbonation for the body that is offered in this beer, and it just becomes like a nice kind of tingly, crisp carbonation. Very, very drinkable beer. and I'm glad that I tried it. I don't know if it's gonna make it to my favorites list, but it's like either on there or just shy of my favorites. I think this is a really great beer. If you're into hoppy, I think that this is an enjoyable beer for you. If you want to try, if you're into deeply malty beers and don't mind hoppiness, I think this is a beer for you. If you're into English style beers, I think this is a good beer to try. But be warned that it definitely has a sharp American bitter finish to it, and it's a little bit surprising in that capacity if you were expecting something else. So excellent beer. Again, Old Con Brew. I'm gonna have to look at it again, you guys. Old Con Beer and Company. Don't know why I can't say that. Out of Oakland, and this is original. Their pale ale or their pub ale coming in at 5.5%. So great beer. Thank you very much. If this is a beer that you have tried, I would love to hear your thoughts on it, and thanks for watching. Have a good night. If I could hit stop, that would be cool.